Hello class and welcome back. This week we'll be looking at another advanced compositing project within Photoshop. In this project you will use layer masks, vector shape layers, and smart objects. For our first video, I just wanted to show you a final preview of what the project will look like and show you how to set up your project inside of Photoshop. So on my screen, this is the final version of what your project, how it will turn out. And you can see that we have these animals blended into the background of the shape layer, and that we have this gradient and texture kind of effect in the background, and that we have this texture effect here. Alright, so after you take a moment to look at this, we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's begin. First, be sure that you have your project files in an easy to access area. For me, they are located on my desktop, inside my work in progress folder, inside the Africa folder. Here you can see I have all the different images we'll be using, as well as the base map africa.jpg. Now the first thing you need to do, if you don't already have it open, is to open Photoshop and open this africa.jpg file, which I already have here. Now, a moment ago when I asked you to look at the size of the final project, you noticed that it was about 10 inches wide by about 12 inches tall. Obviously this image is a lot smaller. Now, less than 1/4 of the total size needed for the project. Now, I want you to try to resize the photo based on your previous projects and what you've learned so far. Don't worry, you can pause the video and I'll be right back to show you the solution. Great, so hopefully you were able to resize your image correctly using the following. And while you're in Photoshop, click Image, Image Size, and then change the height parameter to 12 inches. Make sure your resolution is at 300 dpi and make sure that resample is checked. From here, click OK. And voila! Now our image is the correct size, but wait. Now everything is kind of blurry and pixelated when you zoom in just a moment. See here where we have this distortion around the edges? Well, this because this is going to be a final project for print, this really won't do. So for now, I want you to undo the resize by hitting Command-Z on your keyboard and going back to the original image size. This project is all about showing you how to use vector layers, which you learned about in Adobe Illustrator, to create a rescalable and resizable version of this map for your final illustration. So from here, I want you to make sure that you save your project in your Africa folder as Africa-working.psd. Alright, so once you save the project, we'll go ahead and pause this and we'll go ahead to the next video.